right, so in this activity, I'm still working on my comparative analysis. I'm researching the student body demographics of my second dream school, UNC, this time around. I'm going to go to unc.edu, going to search student demographics. And I see this is an analytical report. We'll see what this captures. And for this type of demographic information, I'll go to diversity and see they have student characteristics. And I was interested in, so I see 60% of students are women. So I'm going to put 60% women, 40% men. Okay. I'm interested in also what percent of students identify as minority students of color. And I see, just quickly looking at this, would be 45% would identify as students of color. I also want to know what percent of students would be international students. Let's see. I think non-resident, US non-resident, that could capture that. So I'll put 7.6%. I'll round that up to 8. And I'll say 8%, and I'll make a comment that's non-resident. All right, and then lastly, I want to know what percent of students live on campus. Let's see. And that may fall under institutional, and they have enrollment by housing type. So we see actually 70% of students live off campus. So that would mean, I'll put, so this says 71% live off campus, 23% live in student housing, 1% live in family married student housing, and then other university affiliate housing. So I'll put 23% live on campus. And because this figure is so much lower than the figure for my first dream school, I'm going to take a look and see if UNC has any on-campus residency requirements for students. So really quickly, I'm going to search UNC campus, or I'll say, do UNC students have to live on campus? And it says students who have earned less than 30 hours of college credit after graduating high school are required to live on campus their first year. And for this, 30 credit hours, that usually equates to about a year of full-time enrollment. So I will say freshmen must live on campus. And we'll see if they guarantee housing. Let's see. All right, so I wasn't able to see whether or not housing is guaranteed after your freshman year, but I do have a pretty good high-level comparison of the demographics of both of my dream schools. I know for my second dream school, 60% of the student body is actually women, 45% identify as students of color, about 8% are international students, and 23% of freshmen live. So actually, 23% of students live on campus. 23% of students live on campus, and the majority of those students are probably the freshmen that have to live on campus. All right, so I look forward to working with y'all in the next video where we'll learn a little bit more about the student support services to make sure you're able to move through your curriculum with confidence and you're prepared for post-grad opportunities.